Hello, I am Ogunbona Oluwatomilola. I'm a visual artist and an art educator. Welcome to my class. In this class, I will walk you through meaning of drawing, type of drawing, elements of drawing, shading, tonal gradation, storytelling, opportunities in art. Then we work on practicals, a lot of practicals. Then we exhibit our works. This course is brought to you by Kuta Art Foundation in collaboration with African Artists Foundation. Welcome back. Everywhere you see drawings, on the walls of your house, inside your textbook, there is drawings. But let's look at drawing. What's drawing? Drawing is said to be a representation of three-dimensional objects on two-dimensional surface. We use drawings for a lot of things, but mostly we use it to document our ideas and we use it to communicate. Example, the drawing illustration in front of the toilet, which shows men and women. Without the man and woman, you surely know what it means with the illustration that is on it. That is one of the functions of drawing. Today, we'll be talking about history of drawing. Drawing started with human beings from the prehistoric men. They are also called cavemen. Was documented that they draw on the wall of their caves. They use it to document the kind of animal they killed. And also, they use it to make ritual, to target the kind of animal they wish to kill. That's one of the ways they use drawing. Like I said earlier, we use it to document ideas. Welcome back. In this course, we'll be talking about the meaning of drawing, history of drawing, brief history of art education in Nigeria, uses of drawing, career in art, professional artists in Nigeria, and art business. Meaning of drawing. Everywhere you look at, you see drawings everywhere. From the walls of your house, to your textbooks, to the internet. You see drawings everywhere. Then what is drawing? Drawing is said to be the representation of two-dimensional objects on three-dimensional surface. We trace the history of drawing to the prehistoric men. These men lived inside caves, and they survived as gatherers and hunters. They said that they draw animals they kill on the surface of their walls. Why do they do this? They said they use it to do ritual, to predict the animal they want to kill in the future, and also to document the animals that they killed. These walls can be seen in Outremer, Lascaux, Tassili, and every other place in the world. Art education can be traced to Aina Onobolu in Nigeria. In 1922, after studying art in London, he came back to Nigeria to introduce art education to Nigerian curriculum. The colonial masters, first of all, rejected it. They said Africans cannot do that kind of European art style. They said we are limited to the terracotta, the brass, the sculptural piece, the carving. We can't do the painting aspect. But Aina Onobolu fought and he won. And Kenneth C. Moe joined him in this fight. And this fight brought about Yaba School of Art, Zaria School of Art, and Osogbo Art Workshops too started with this. It leads to movements like the Zaria Rebels, the Holy Art Style, the Onoism Art Style. Holy Art Style is for the eastern part of Nigeria, and Onoism started in Ife. Let's look at the uses of art. What do we use it for? We use art to communicate. If you go to the toilet, a public toilet, you will see a sign there. And after the sign, you see men and women. If the men and women was not placed there, you will still understand that this place is for men and this place is for women with the illustration on the wall. That's one of the major function of drawing, to communicate idea without talking. Another function of drawing is we use it to document our ideas. Ideas comes to us, but we did not have a name for it. But we document it so that we can refer to it in the future. That's another major function of drawing. Careers in art can be traced into a lot of professions. Back in the days, we believed that artists are limited to drawing and paintings in their studios. But today, art has found its way into a lot of professions. Let us look at art in tech. One of the major aspects of tech is UI, user interface. And a user interface is designed by an artist, an art illustrator, and a graphic designer. And with that there, we can have a beautiful website. Another aspect of art is art in medicine. When you want to visit a doctor, art in medicine expert gives you paper and paint to paint. This will calm your pain and also reduce your anxiety. So by the time you meet a doctor, most of the time you'll be calm and you get healed even before you meet a doctor. And also, in Nigeria, art in medicine was introduced by someone called Kunle Adewale. It was introduced in the sickle cell and hospital in Yaba. These children with sickle cells are engaged with art in medicine. This reduces the death rate and also make them see value in life. Another aspect of art is art in engineering. Product design is one major aspect of engineering. To create a new invention, we need to know what we want to invent. This leads to wireframing. Wireframing is a simple sketching. You sketch out the idea you want to produce. When you already understand how the idea will look like, you move to the next stage, which is prototyping. With that art skill, you won't be able to do this. In prototyping, you produce the exact image of what you want to produce. With this, you can see the errors and see the mistakes that will have happened if you go ahead to produce the real work. And that's one aspect of art in engineering. Another aspect of art is art in education. In education, art is very important and it helps in aids in teaching. We have audiovisual aid. In visual aid, we use art animation to show what we are teaching. With this, those that do not learn by hearing, that only learn by seeing, understand the idea faster and better, thanks to art in education. We have a lot of professional artists in Nigeria, but let us look at some of them. Buso Bapaye. We have Nickel Art, Nickel David Okwaye of Nickel Art Gallery. We have Dr. Popola. We have Lamidi Fakeye of the Fakeyes family. We have Inka Shonibare. We have Azu Nwagogu. We have Abiodun Olaku. We have Mufo Nfade of Horizon. We have Tola Wewe, and a lot more. Art business is not limited to painting, drawing, sculpture alone. It's more than that. Even the skills needed for the future of work place art in a very, very significant area. You need to be very creative to survive in the next future of work. And also, as a baker, a fashion designer, a shoemaker, anything you choose to be, you need art. You need art to create trends. And trends makers are the first movers, and they are the one that makes the best money. They make the money before others do. And with good art, you can be creative enough to create stories and use social media as your gallery, as your store. And with art, you can create designs with canvas application to sell your work faster, to make your gallery, your social media gallery, better and more beautiful than others who don't have idea about art. So anything you do, you need art to stand out. And Understanding storytelling and content creation will make you exceptional. It can build your social media space and make you an influencer and this means that you make more money than others. And also, with good art knowledge, you can sell your projects to people better and faster, especially if it's an NFT project. So, in this course, I will advise you to calm down and learn, build your creativity with our projects, and also understand storytelling with our projects, and exhibit with us, and go into the world and make the best of the knowledge.